Alright, so, can people accurately detect lies? Cody Armstrong, as you guys know. The title is the same as the opening question. Can people accurately detect lies? And I believe people can. Like, there's people that know each other very well, like husband or wife, they can be like, they can tell instantly if someone does it. But if you were to ask like someone else to, or if you were to like find a random person and try to see, it might be a little harder for them. But there are also professionals who have it as a main thing that they're supposed to figure out if you're lying or not. And you guys will probably figure out if you think people can accurately detect the lies. So in the first article that I have, it was called Who Can Catch a Liar by Paul Ekman and Maureen. And they said out of all the groups that they tested, the Secret Service was the only one to perform the best and at a greater than chance, so greater than 50-50. And like all the other groups that they used were like just college students, just random like people at work, like if someone works at Burger King or something, they ask them, just any person, like police officers as well. And I think that like the Secret Service, they really should be like the best people since they're the ones like trying to protect people the most. So that's good on their part. In the test Ekman and O'Sullivan used, it was 10-minute video of people lying and not lying, and the main part of that was to see like if they could actually like see if they know, and they also gave people like afterwards if they felt really confident about it or they didn't, or somewhere in between. And I feel like using the video is a very good thing because most people probably wouldn't want to call people out on lying if they were to actually do it right in front of them. So that helps out a lot. Ekman and Sullivan also say that over the 20 years of them actually doing research on this, not many people are very accurate, and that most of the tests that they have done are on non-professional people, like mainly college students. And this, I can see why, because most people don't know the signs to look for. So maybe if like they used more often the like Secret Service or police people or policemen, it would be better off. Like seeing how much they would know would actually be bigger. So the authors also say that the lie detectors, or the people that can detect lies, are usually older and use verbal and non-verbal cues. So like if someone's like rubbing their hands or something, that's one of the cues, or like tapping their foot. And I think that with experience, especially like with knowing what to look for when you're lying, that'll help out. In the article, or for my other article, The Truth About Lie Detectors, aka polygraph tests, the author mentions that polygraphs are used to increase heart rate, or like to see if there's an increase in heart rate, blood pressure, perspiration, and skin conductivity. And this is I feel like it's a good way to see if someone's lying, because that like, oh, yeah, it's adding pressure to them. But also, I don't see, because like some people can get like test anxiety, so they'd be like racing already, so it'd be harder. The article also mentions that before the actual questions are asked, they do preliminary questions, which is also good, because if someone is like bad at tests or something, or just scared in general, even though they didn't do it, they can like calm down while doing it, answering like their name and everything else. The article also mentions psychologists question the validity of the accuracy of the detectors. So, like sort of like earlier, I always said like maybe the person's nervous, and if they get a positive read or false positive reading, they can go to jail for something that they didn't do. And that's why they don't really like it. For the final article that I read to figure out if I thought it was reasonable or able to detect lies, the article is by Laura Zimmerman, and she says that researchers are trying to find better ways to help police catch liars. And I think this is a good thing, and they should be able to, I feel like they should use the best out of the best, so if they use people like Secret Service or CIA, stuff like that, they'll be able to find people out a lot easier. Zimmerman also mentions that certain cues that people have when they lie are posture shifts, gaze aversion, and hand and foot movements. So sort of like earlier, like if someone like starts to move around or something, they'll probably figure out that, like whenever it's that question, they'll probably figure out that it's something the person's lying. So, and that, I mean, that seems pretty logical to me, but most people probably won't catch that. And to conclude, I do believe that people can detect lies, and or if they have help from people, like take classes, they'll be able to figure it out even better. And hopefully you guys agree